Okay, we're on Horyot Perik Aleph Mishnah Gimel, and we're continuing to talk about the idea of Haru. They give an instruction that violates an Isur D'Oraita in the Torah, and if the majority of Am Yisrael, of Jewish people, violate that Isur, then they have to bring a parah elam davar shel tzibbur. So the question is, what mitzvah does this include? I mean, what instruction could they possibly give? Let's say they violate, they give a mitzvah to violate, I don't know, one of the 10 Commandments. So the Gemara says very clearly, we'll see this in Bar Tanura, he says, Chlala de Milta. The rule is the following. En Beitin Chayavin, the Beitin is not chayav to bring a parah elam davar shel tzibbur, davar she'enat tzdukim modimo, until they give an instruction about something that the tzedokim do not agree on. The tzedokim had a very, very literal interpretation of the Torah shebichtav. If it's written in the Torah, then we all agree. Meaning, so if the tzedokim agree with it, about Horu davar she'tzdokim modimo, let's say the tzedokim agree about a mitzvah. The Torah says you can't worship idols, and they say no, you're allowed to worship idols, or they uproot an entire mitzvah. Then turin mi korban tzibur, then they're exempt from korban tzibur. V'arabim osim al piyem, and if the masses follow their advice, then each person is individually responsible for himself and has to bring a korban. Why? My tama, dezil kari beiravu, dezil go kari beirav, go learn at school. You have to know the basics. If Beitin comes and tells you you're allowed to do a basic thing, okay, then it doesn't count. Then their instruction is not liable for a parah elam davar shel tzibbur. So says the Mishnah, Haru Beitin la'akort kol haguf. If a Beitin gave a ruling to uproot kol haguf, the entire body of a mitzvah, Amru ein nida b'Torah. They said there's no nida in the Torah, there's no lachav nida anymore. Ein Shabbat b'Torah, no more Shabbat. Ein avodah zarah b'Torah. The Torah no longer prohibits avodah zarah, idolatry. Harei elu p'turin. They are exempt because people should have known. Moreover, not only that, so that's basic. But haru lebatel miktzat ulekayem mitzat. If they gave an instruction to negate part of a mitzvah and to establish part of a mitzvah, reilu chayavin. Ketzad. Now we get how this is true. Now we get to the examples where the Gemara has to reinterpret the pshat of the Mishnah. Amru. If they said, Yesh nida b'Torah, yeah, there is a hachot nida. Aval haba al shomeret yom keneged yom patur. But a person who sleeps with, has marital relations with a woman who's shomeret yom keneged yom. Shomeret yom keneged yom. Remember we learned in I don't remember where we learned it, but we learned that they were what's called zayin yemei nida. And after zayin yemei nida, after a woman when she sees blood for the first time, she counts 7 days. And according to the Torah, she go to the mikvah. And after that, there's what's called Yud Aleph Yemei Ziva, the 11 days of Ziva. So if during the year Yud Aleph Yemei Ziva she sees blood, then she does what's called Shomeret. She's Tume'ah. That's Zava Kala. That's light Zava. That's small time Zava. She does what's called Shomeret Yom Keneged Yom. She watches one day. Okay, if she sees blood one day, then she may yom keneged yom. She sees blood one day, she has to watch herself, check to make sure she doesn't bleed the next day, and then she can go to the mikvah. She's a zavak tana, okay, light zavak. Okay, but if they say haba shomer yom keneged yom patur, okay, but if they say that there's no shomer yom keneged yom, that doesn't count. Now the Bright is going to say, the Gemara is going to say, 1 second, that's explicit in the Torah too. We'll see in a second. Yes, Shabbat b'Torah. They say it, there is Shabbat b'Torah. But you're allowed to transfer items from the private domain to the public domain. Patur. The person who, one second, then the person, patur, let me see. They say a person who transfers from one place to another is patur, and then the person does it based on their ruling. Yes, avodah zarah. There is avodah zarah. But they say someone who bows down is exempt. So all of those, hare elu chayvin, on all those rulings, the beitin, if people act on it, the majority of Am Yisrael acts on it, then they're chayav parah elam davar shel tzibbur. Shneimar, as it says, v'nei elam davar below kol gufa davar. The Torah says v'nei elam davar, something is hidden, one thing is hidden, something below kol gufa, not the entire mitzvah. Now, the Gemara points out, but all these examples in the Mishnah, right? Shomeret yom keneged yom, they said Shomeret yom keneged yom is patur. That's explicit in the Torah too. Hotzah is also explicit in the Torah, as well as bowing down. So in each case, right? The Gemara says, Mafarish b'Gemara to go to Amrei Zava lo havi ela b'yamama. They said, no, the blood of a zaba is only in the day, not at night. And Hamotzi Mirashut, they said, Zrika v'hoshata. They said, yeah, but of course you can't take things from one domain to another, but you can throw it, or hoshata, to extend. Or bowing down, they said, that's only hishtachava de'itba pishut yadayim raglayim. That's when you spread out feet and prostrate yourself. Okay, but if there's no prostration, then it's permitted. Meaning, in those cases, Beit Din is interpreting what the Torah says in a way that's saying that part of the Isur is not there. In these cases, in all of those rulings, they would be chayav. Why? Because this ne'elam davar, some part is hidden from them, but not the entire, lo gula gula gula, but not the entire mitzvah. Stop here. So we always do dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha Ben Yitzchak.